There's no end goal. Every day of reinventing yourself is just getting to become a better version of yourself. I need you to look in the mirror and actually see it. Like, you need to wake up. You need to wake up. You're gonna let years go by, and then finally when you're at a certain age, you're gonna be like, nah, if I died tomorrow. And sometimes you're on your deathbed saying that, if I died tomorrow, I would do this right now. Are you doing what you want right now? Are you pursuing your goals? Are you pursuing your happiness, your true pure happiness right now? Or are you putting it off for years to come? Protein, pancakes, and why not top it off with some whipped cream? I know, so much, but it was healthy. Making our banana oatmeal pancakes, high in protein. Hello, my beautiful people. In my previous video, I had posted about giving up 10 things during the duration of reinventing myself. And one thing that I had to really remove, and I'm still like, maybe I'm at 90% of, completely removing it, was music that just didn't serve me or align with me. And I'm in my car jamming and blasting gospel music, gospel trap music that is just empowering me. Just based on the lyrics alone, it's showing me that with God, with faith, with belief, like He breathes this life into you. And it's so often that we doubt ourselves. We become so fearful to pursue our goals, to pursue our dreams. We never end up pursuing what we're capable of pursuing. We never go forward, or we doubt ourselves even before we start. And with God, He already put it in your path for you to show up and do it. And the funny thing is, I've always wanted to be on YouTube. Sure, everybody, when they were, I remember I was like 15 years old, and the minute I got a phone, I was like, Mom, can you take videos of me so I can make YouTube videos? But I knew that there was always something holding me back because I was so fearful, I was so doubtful, and I cared too much about what people thought of me. And, I'm at 29. I let years go by before acting on my calling. And that's just like with any of your goals, or where you see yourself, or what you envision for yourself. You're gonna let years go by, and then finally when you're at a certain age, you're gonna be like, nah, if I died tomorrow. And sometimes you're on your deathbed saying that, if I died tomorrow, I would do this right now. Are you doing what you want right now? Are you pursuing your goals? Are you pursuing your happiness, your true pure happiness right now? Or are you putting it off for years to come? Guys, it's time to wake up. It's time to go all in with your goals. It's time to remove the things that don't serve you and don't align with you. And it takes literally looking at your day-to-day habits, your mindset, some of the people in your life that hold you back. 80% of the world is stagnant. 80% of the world is okay with accepting being mediocre, or just getting it done, but not getting it done to the fullest potential that they could have handed it in, or really had gone all in. I'm just driving back from a fitness shoot, and I'm feeling really proud of myself. I'm feeling really proud of who I've become, not just for myself, but also for my clients, for my partner, for you guys, as I'm changing and reinventing myself to become my higher version. Remember, I've been on this journey for about 5 years now, and there's no end goal. There's no end goal. Every day of reinventing yourself is just getting to become a better version of yourself. The person that if you were to rest in God's hands today, you would be proud of. You would be so proud that you went all in on your goals and you impacted the world. You showed up as yourself, unapologetically, authentically, genuinely, and you felt so pure in it. That's a sense of peace. That's a sense of freedom. That's a sense of the best wealth. And a lot of people, they want all these designer bags. They want all these designer things, right? You can't take this to the grave, but you can take this and your soul to the grave. Feeling so content with who you are. This car, I can't take with me. People just see designer items. People just see luxury items. People just see materialistic things like this shaker bottle, you know? We get so attached to materialistic things outside of ourselves that we don't even realize that everything you need is actually right here, babe. Like, you don't need anything to start, right? You just need to start. And if anybody is going to tell you to start, it's going to be me. I'm so grateful for you guys for giving me the chance to move in your life and to be with you on this journey and to push you as I push myself for us to do better for ourselves and to go after our goals and to not hold back and not accept the bare minimum. You know, it's nice having a partner, but I love being able to do and fill myself up without relying on other people to fill me up or their love to make me feel complete. And I just want you guys to know that God had already put it in you. You are amazing. You are awesome. You already have what God has put into you. And I need you to look in the mirror and actually see it. Like, you need to wake up. You need to wake up. And I was like, God, where do you want me to take my message? Where do you want me to take my space? Like, what do you want me to do? Where do you want me to take my brand? And I just started praying, and I'm just like, God, like, where do you want me to go? Because I don't know where I want to go. You know what I mean? And when you feel stuck, like, I just want you to know that go to God. There's no quick money. There's no fast action. There's no quick responses. But through that, God told me to wake up. God told me I need to start using my voice. I need to use it more than the way that my physique looks. My physique is amazing, but it's who I am that captures people, that pushes them to actually commit to their goals, to see the better version of themselves. So I had to get really clear with my intention, with my vision, and how I show up. And God was like, no, you're staying in that lane. You're staying in your lane, but you're going to use your lane with intention. And God always redirects you, because sometimes you make your own choices based on your own plans when God had a bigger plan for you. And because it doesn't happen right away, or you can't hear him, or you think that he hasn't directed you, but sometimes he directs you. We just go the other direction until he teaches you the lesson, builds your character, and then he rediverts you to where he wanted you to be or wanted you to go. So I'm just telling, like, if you feel stuck or lost, pray. And if you haven't already watched the 10 things that I had to give up to reinvent myself, watch that video, because I'm telling you, it will change your life and your direction for you to know that there is purpose beyond where you are right now. And I told myself in January I was going to build a relationship with God, because I needed that direction. I need him to sit with me every single day and hold my hand, because when fear comes up, when doubt comes up, I need a reminder of who I am, and I'm going to look to God for that reminder, not people, not Instagram, not social media. I don't need it from an external source. I need it from myself and God. And so do you. I just want to say, like, if you feel stuck, trust me, you're going to be stuck in this moment, but you're not stuck in it forever. Okay? Don't do things because you want materialistic things. Do things because you want the impact and the freedom that comes from you. And when it comes from you, God will bless you in abundance. God will bless you so much, tenfolds than you could have ever imagined. And you don't need all this materialistic stuff to feel blessed. You don't need a lot of money to feel blessed. But what God can do for you in your life, when you actually sacrifice and say, okay, I'm open to the change. I'm open to being a better person, to being kinder, to being gentle, to being open in this cruel world of adding your positivity, of adding your authenticity, of just being you, you're going to do wonders. Just start being you and remove yourself from those places that don't allow you to be you or don't make you feel good. So many people to date, there's so many jobs that you can look for, and even if you don't like the job, it can be temporary. Use God, pray. Like, that is what he's here for. He's here to listen to you. He's here to hear you and answer you and direct you and hold your hand and hug you. You are not stuck. You are not lazy. You are not ugly. God planted a seed in your soul, in your soil. You need to water it. You need to water. You need to water it, guys. We're gonna go quickly into the grocery store and grab some items for our protein pancakes. Mind you, it's only eggs, banana, and oatmeal, but I'm gonna get some non-dairy items that I usually bake with and add into make fluffy pancakes. And then we're gonna have that. So keep watching, guys. We are going to make some delicious protein pancakes, and they don't require any protein powder, and your kids will love this as well. I'm also going to use a sugar-free syrup made out of stevia, so it's plant-based. It's actually healthier than sucralose, so girl, you will be fine. Don't forget to hit that like button, that subscribe button, and the post notification bell for when I drop the next video. We're gonna grab these quick ingredients real quick. Starving. Hey ladies, we just got back from the grocery store real quick. I'm making some pasta for my post-workout meal. It's about 3 p.m. I'm going to eat. I never have pasta before the gym. Don't recommend it. It's just too heavy on the stomach. So I'm just meal prepping the pasta so that when we get home from training, then it's already made. I'm using brown rice pasta. I'm sure you can find this in the States, especially at Trader Joe's. I had already made this beef yesterday when I was meal prepping in the morning. So I'm gonna put it all together and combine my noodles with this as well. So I like to pre-cook the meat. You can do either or. That way it takes less processing. I don't have to spend a lot of time cooking this meat. And don't worry, we're getting into making our protein pancakes. This is the pasta sauce that I use. I'm gonna use half of it. And I prefer this brand because of the ingredients. There's about 6 ingredients, and you know what the ingredients are. When you're definitely trying to make sure you're eating your best, quality ingredients do matter. So make sure to pay attention to the labels. I also look at the serving size, and I look at the sodium amount in this sauce. The more sodium in your food, the heavier you're gonna feel, the more the body is going to be inflamed. It's just overall not good for your health to just consume too much salt or sodium. So our pasta marinara is done. We're going with extra lean bison, vegetables, and brown rice noodles, so you're not bloated. We're gonna quickly try out a little. And yeah, all right, my loves, so we're gonna get to making our banana oatmeal pancakes, high in protein. I'm gonna show you first my non-dairy items that I love using in any mix, whether you're baking or it's for a meal prep. So for these pancakes, I will be using almond milk, and I love this brand Elmhurst because it only has about 2 ingredients, almond milk and filtered water, so it's super clean. I love using a coconut-based whipped cream. Especially if you like whipped cream, ice cream, you like dairy, but you cannot break it down, you're constipated or really bloated and gassy, we don't like it. I also picked up some dairy-free whipping cream. I'm gonna add that into the pancake mix today and make it really fluffy and soft. I love this for my creamer. It is pretty much a creamer for your coffee. I drink coffee for taste, but I love this brand just because the taste. They have different flavors. This is caramel. And I'm not vegan, but I use vegan butter. So yeah, this recipe, you don't need butter, but I just wanted to show you some of my non-dairy ingredients. All right, ladies, the recipe will be linked below. All right, so this is what we're going to need. I'm gonna be using the NutriBullet, 1 container, no mess. We're gonna do 1/2 cup of almond milk, okay? Recipe calls for 2 eggs, 1 egg whites. I actually use egg whites a lot for extra protein. So I'm just going to free throw just for extra protein. That's probably 1/2 cup. You know, women, we eyeball everything. Next up, banana. 1 entire banana. That's the only time I'm using an entire banana. Plus, when you make this protein batch, you can have it for a few days. Recipe also calls for maple syrup. This is the maple syrup that I use. It's made with stevia, so I don't end up packing on the pounds because it's natural sugar. It says 2 teaspoons, but your girl, 2 tablespoons, but your girl is just gonna obviously free throw. I'm kind of in a time crunch right now. So we need 1.5 cups of oats. Baking powder and a pinch of vanilla. All right, let's blend it all up. I already preheated my stove top. We're ready to go. We're ready to eat. Well, I wanted to add the whipping cream. All right, y'all, so I poured out 1/2 of our mix. It's gonna go in the fridge. And now I'm gonna add and try out the whipping cream, only because it's not on the recipe and I just wanted to try out 1 ingredient that I haven't already. Yeah, I personally would let it sit in the fridge for a little bit to get a little bit thicker, just because the oats, usually oats will make any base thicker. But we don't have that kind of time because again, I gotta go to the gym after this video. I did protein pancakes and all you needed was ingredients that are in your house. Why not add some chocolate chips? All right, ladies, we now have our protein pancakes stacked in 3. We got the whipped cream and we got our stevia-based maple syrup. So let's start with that. And then protein pancakes. And why not top it off with some whipped cream? I know, so much, but it was healthy. All right, let's enjoy it. This is my pre-workout meal. Oh, so healthy, I can't wait. I'll see you guys in the next one. And if you aren't already subscribed, make sure to check out the rest of my videos and subscribe to the channel. Let's eat. I always put you on healthy tips to remain snatched with a good, finish the sentence.